Here we go. Welcome back, everybody, to Furbhouse. This is a short series that we at Horror and Harpy are playing with a TTRPG called Furbhouse by Bill Folk, available for free on itch.io. It's a very short booklet for a very fun TTRPG based around Furbies, and especially long Furbies and the Furby modification community that popped up recently on the internet. These are our Furbs that you see before you. And after I introduce myself here, I will have them introduce themselves to you, and then we will do a little recap on what happened last time. I'm your DM, Elliot. I use he, they pronouns, and this is our party from right to left.
Hi, I'm Shivam. I use he, him pronouns.
You gotta introduce your character now.
Oh, yeah. And I am playing Monkey D.
Oh, no. I just heard.
Hello?
I heard Monkey D. And I was like, oh no.
Someone put batteries in him. Someone put batteries back in him.
Okay, we replaced the batteries. He's back on upright. Let's try that again.
Yes, hello. I'm Furby, who uses he, him pronouns as well.
Oh no. It got worse.
It got worse?
I just heard, I'm shit.
I'm shit Furby, who uses he, him pronouns.
Oh no.
Testing.
Let's reverse that one back and sit a little bit closer to our microphones. Maybe turn the cutting point off for Discord.
Facing for the VOD.
Oh god, okay.
Oh, no.
So much closer.
Times the charm.
Do you want to do
Hello?
Doran
Testing, is it
again,
better?
Elliot?
Yeah, you know what? I'll start the intro over so that we can cut it there. Alright, let's go. Hello, welcome to Furbhouse. We are playing a TTRPG called Furbhouse by Bill Folk, available free on itch.io. It's a short TTRPG, about a 10-page booklet for a very fun Furby-based game. It's based off of long Furbies, or the Furby modification community that became popular recently on the internet. I am your DM, Elliot. I use he, they pronouns, and these are our Furbies, who will have them introduce themselves to you, going from right to left.
Hi, I'm Shivam. I use he, him pronouns, and I'll be playing Monkey D. Furby, who uses he, him pronouns as well.
Alright, not the most stressed intro I've ever heard from anybody, but let's keep going.
I'm screaming, dude. I won't fuck up again.
Hi, my name is Nolan. I use he, him pronouns, and I am playing Sportsmaster 5000, who also uses he, him pronouns.
Nemo will be unmuting himself sometime this century.
I've been talking this whole time. I forgot to mute my. Oh fuck!
Oh no!
I'm Nemo.
Keeps
I
getting
use
better.
him pronouns, and I use and I play Doug Dimdo, who also uses him pronouns.
I'm fucking losing it back here, guys.
Wonderful. Hi, I'm Kate, and I
Nope.
use she, her
You're
Nope. Oh,
not next.
what the fuck?
Your head's in the background, your tail is in the foreground. That's your spot in the lineup.
God damn it, I thought we're going by the heads again.
Never by the
Jesus.
heads.
Wait, I
There's a
was
list in Discord.
Doran, go. Doran,
I
go.
hate this.
I'll fucking kill you.
Hi.
God damn it.
I am Doran. I use they, them pronouns, and I play Gobstopper XL. And they use he pronouns because he is him.
What?
Okay, now I'm Kate. I use she, her pronouns, and I play the Furby Obsidian Glue Madness Sable Path, who uses them.
Thanks, Maisie.
Oh my gosh.
Now that we've been reintroduced to all of these Furbies, this is actually the second in a group of 3 sessions we're going to be playing of this game. Which means there was a session before this session, and allow me to have one of our lovely Furbs recap you on what happened last time.
Yeah. Last time, we are introduced to the Furbs. Monkey D. Furby, Sportsmaster 5000, Doug Dimdido, Gobstopper XL, and Obsidian Glue Mad Disable Path are summoned by their leader, Ickerby as strange occurrences of items being moved or taken or traded for other things in the loo-tee house have been going on for far too long. Ready to fulfill their roles as protectors of the home, they travel upstairs to gather tools and information to aid them from the worms, scroodles, and doodles. Working together to find pipe cleaners in the smallest loo-tees room, they barter to acquire a scrungle, some pony beads, and a green scrunchie, and learn that all exchanges have been happening at night. Planning their next steps once the loo-tee return home, Group A of Doug and Obsidian aim to watch their larger housemates to see if they lose more things, while Group B of Sportsmaster Monkey and Gobstopper prepared to consult the Oracle. Group A finds that, in fact, one of the larger loo-tee has in fact lost another item, a pen, while Group B's seance of the Oracle point them towards the Underrealm for where things have been going. Going to Sir Grumbus with a peace offering in his likeness as he goes back on his promise to help the Furbs for the items. The cat suddenly darts under the couch to lead the way as Doug tempts the cat into the darkness with the power of the green dot. With some last words of wisdom from Ickerby before they power off again, the Underrealm is ever waiting for the Furby expedition.
Excellent. So you guys have entered the Underrealm. Shivam, can you help me navigate Watch Together? I would like the other song to play on repeat. I don't know how to do that.
I got you. It's done.
Thank you. We are entering the Underrealm. I will remind you, the Underrealm is a dark and scary place that not many Furbs have been to and fewer have returned to tell the tales of. You've dwelled fairly deep, but you can still see the entryway you came in through behind you. Now I'm going to go over a little bit of your abilities in the dark and here in the Underrealm so that everyone's on the same page about what's going on and that the book doesn't lie about physics to you. You cannot see in the dark. However, as a Furby, you have an IR signal and receiver on your forehead. It's the little trefoil-shaped thing on your forehead. You can use that to both send and receive IR signals which are visible to you, essentially being that you can shoot off a beacon to each other in the darkness so long as there is nothing between you and the other Furby you're trying to signal. It's fairly obvious that Sir Grumbus the cat can see in dim light, meaning that he's fairly able to navigate his way down here. The green dot that Doug Dimdido is using can be used to see the general depth of or distance to objects in front of you. It's not really bright enough to discern any sort of details other than general shape. You, as Furbs, would know that the current area you are in is called the Twilight Zone. It's an area of darkness, sometimes dim light, that denotes a separation between the Earth Realm and the Underrealm, which you are now entering. Escaping from the Twilight Zone back to Earth does not require a skill check or guide, but once you've entered the Underrealm or lost sight of the entryway, you will need to do something extraordinary to get out. You also know that this is the area where spiders dwell, and the deeper you go, the bigger and scarier the spiders get. As Sir Grumbus calls out the fact that you've tricked him into traversing into the Underrealm, Doug Dimdido wields his green dot, and you continue your search for what has been causing the strange happenstances in your loo-tee home. What would you like to do?
So I guess, what do we immediately see around? Would be my question, now that we've entered.
You see darkness.
Sure.
The glinting of light from the Earth Realm off of Sir Grimbus's eyes, which are narrowed at you. The green dot shining just behind Sir Grumbus. And occasionally a glint of another Furb's IR sensor. If you'd like to discern more subtle things around you, I would allow you to make some sort of check.
Boy. And no, that's a stretch. Fuck it. And Sportsmaster's just gonna go, hey, don't worry, your gang. I got a method for seeing in the dark. And Sportsmaster is just going to slightly start to dribble on the ground, using a form of dribble-based echolocation that he has developed to get a sense of what is around us.
Oh my god.
Because I want to use my word of power for dribble.
Your word of power. You have to say dribble.
Oh yeah, dribble. Every time he like reaches the top of his arc, he says dribble, and then he hits the ground and goes back up. So it's dribble, dribble.
Like he's chanting, yes.
Oh yeah,
okay.
for sure.
My god.
Found my sheet.
As always, you get 1d6 for free, and I'll give you your word of power, so 2d6.
All right, we got this, gang. I believe in us.
Difficulty's gonna be a little bit high on this.
Come on, heart of the cards, bestie.
Easy peasy.
No.
What do you roll?
Well, I got a 1, which is at least 1 point. The other one's a 5, however, which I don't think gets me anything.
Only 1, 2s, and 3s count for anything in this system, so that's only a 1. Sportsmaster, you are dedicated to your art of dribbling.
Of course.
However, the Underrealm is a very unfamiliar place to you, and you don't get much more than what you already got from the faint light sources around you.
I don't know what's going on with this place, but it's like sound can't pass through it, you know? It's because I can't gain much height here. That's the problem. I hate it here.
Yeah, there is the fact that it almost feels like there's sound dampening on all 4 sides of you. Like you're under a couch or something.
Miserable.
I think I got an idea. Can I start feeling around? What is the ground around us? Is it like, are we actually underneath the house? Are we like, is there stone around us?
It's carpeting, currently.
Okay. I thought we went like into a hole. Okay.
You went under the couch. That wasn't a little bit too subtle.
Nope, never mind. No plan.
Damn. All right. Well, I guess you kind of got like shadow in your name. The long one. Do you think you can? Are you good at this? Can you see around in the dark real well? Or
I mean, perhaps we could use the power of Circwumbus as our guide.
oh, okay. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, Grumbus.
If he
What
were
more
to
do you
encounter
want from
something,
me?
Did it again.
if he were to encounter something, he would hit it first. If there were a wall, he would encounter it.
Not a bad rap here. What do you say?
You've already humiliated me once, Furbs.
Well, and I understand. Here's the thing. Doug, do it again. Doug, do it again.
Right. Oh shit! Look, there's something in the distance. Oh my god! And he fires the laser.
Since you've already fooled Sir Grumbus once, this will have to be a check.
Oh.
Do you have any extra
maybe.
dice you'd like to use?
I don't think I have any that apply to this situation.
Okay, then roll your d6. Not too difficult. If you can roll at least 1.
That's a 3.
Oh shit!
Let's go! Yo, Grumbus, what an idiot.
Wait, 3 good?
Power
Yes.
being
Like,
asshole to a
this-
cat.
3s for a sec. 3 is the highest you could have rolled in this situation.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
Alright.
3's great, Nemo. You did good.
Natural 3.
Natural
Yeah.
3.
He does not move for a second, and you think almost that he's actually caught on to you. His eyes stay narrowed, and then as the dot passes in front of him, they go wide, and you see, like, you can only see his eyes, so, like, they turn sideways and go away as you can hear him scampering off after the green dot is... Which direction would you like to direct him in? You would get this in regards to the way you came from.
Like where we're going ahead currently, aren't we?
Straightforward?
You're just straightforward.
Alrighty. Continue into the darkness.
Gobstopper's gonna non-stop keep firing his, not LED, but like his infrared beam, so people can find him at all times.
Smart, smart. Doug, can you roll me a d6? Just let me know what it lands on. Nemo?
Oh, talk to me? I didn't understand what you said. I thought you were talking to someone else.
I'm so sorry. Can you roll me a d6?
Alright. It's a 5.
A 5. Okay, roll me a d4.
D4. That's 2.
2. As Grumbus proceeds, suddenly he veers off to one side. And you all almost run into it, and then you remember, oh, we're following Sir Grumbus, so that we can figure out what's going on around us. And then, Doug, you reach out with your hat, and you bump into... There is a quite substantial furniture leg here, like a big vertical column holding up the underbelly of the Underrealm.
Oh.
There's a rubber foot to it, and then the metal column, and then it branches off with these 3 metal supports. And as you shine your IR sensors at it, you think this would make a good landmark in the future.
Someone
You can
noticed
just
that.
barely... Oh, go ahead.
No, notice that someone. We're gonna need that.
Yeah, this is a place where you can just barely see the entryway behind you. And you can see kind of the horizon of pitch darkness in front of you, or at least where the green dot begins to even fade off. This will allow you to find your way to the entrance of the Underrealm from the entrance to the Earth.
No.
So we just need to keep track of this place?
Yeah, I'll say with your sensors, since you know where it is now, you could identify it from either entryway.
Oh.
Alright, someone else and fight for this. Oh, sorry, what was that?
How strong do the supports look like?
It looks pretty substantial. It is definitely solid metal. It has a rough texture to it, like it's old, maybe a bit rusty, kind of hard to tell. There's some sort of enamel paint on it that's flaking off in some areas.
I'm gonna try and break it. And, like, rip it off. One of the supports.
Okay, what would you like to add to this roll?
I'm gonna add my House Mantle of Enforcer to the roll.
Okay. Anything else?
Does anyone want to help me?
Just break the,
Yeah, I thought, like, it could be like a stick. A metal one.
We're using that as a landmark, so we don't
There's
get
3 of
lost.
them.
There's 3 of them?
There's 3 supports, one long leg.
I'll correct myself. It's like a tree shape. So it's one big central pillar, and then at the top, about a third of the way down, 3 smaller supports hold the pillar up.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're trying to break off one of the little, like, branches, or the main pillar?
One of the little branches.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I can. Here, just and can I try to wrap myself around support, like grab it in my beak to give Gobstopper extra leverage in some kind of way to yank this out?
Yeah, your rolls are cumulative. So, are you offering to use your corpus as help too?
Yes. Yeah, my corpus.
So that would be 2 extra dice.
Okay.
Cool. So that's 3 dice in total.
You get 1 for free, and you get 1 for using your house mantle. So that's 4 dice in total.
Ooh.
Cool. That is a 1, 3, 2, and a 6.
Okay,
That's
1,
six.
3, 2. That's 6. As you two work together to wrestle this part of the support beam off, you hear this echoing rumble as the underrealm around you shakes. Like it groans under this shifting of essentially the weight of the roof of the underrealm. You two pull, and slowly you feel this metal piece shift against the main pillar. Then all of a sudden there's a pop as this part of the support breaks free from the pillar. And then Gobstopper, you quite easily tear it from the frame above it. So you've gained a metal support. You can go ahead and put that in your inventory.
Oh, that should make a perfect weapon. And then if you just get 2 more of those, you'll be able to change.
Shivan, you gotta fix.
You're
your
kidding
audio.
me, really?
You'll be able to
Yeah,
chain
what's
attack.
what's your input sensitivity at?
It's auto. I can mess around.
Turn that off and put it kind of low. I wonder if it's
I will
doing
say,
something.
when the whole Underrealm sort of shakes, I think Sportsmaster will go, "Hey, yo, okay, hey, we don't need to be causing too. The second we get here, I just try to be cautious."
Yeah, the growing essentially coincided with them removing it, so it's too late to stop that, but definitely a little bit of a warning siren.
Yeah, I mean, now every big Beluga here is gonna know, something's.
Well, now we have a stick.
I mean,
Now we
yeah,
gotta stick
I
there.
guess now we got a stick. Oh,
I got an idea with the stick, though.
You got an idea for the steak?
Yeah. I'm gonna take my scrunchie off and wrap it at the top of the stick.
Oh?
And then hold it in my mouth and take 2 of the pony beans and kind of smash them together to try and make a spark.
What?
Oh my god.
just making a massive fucking torch.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
attempting to light a fire with 2 pony beads like they're flint and tinder.
I don't know what a
Like
pony bead
flint
is
and
made out
steel.
of. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I see
made
no
out of
reason
pony
why
a
this
pony
can't work.
bead.
Roll a d6 and you have to get a 3.
Okay,
I see no reason why this.
that is a 6. That's not a 3. 3 is 2 3s, if that helps.
That's too right.
As you attempt to do this, you see, you guys, you can't see it, but you kind of feel in the air this flash of Gobstopper's genius, and you almost see like a spark fly from the 2 beads, but it just doesn't catch.
Hey,
Yeah.
that was a good idea. That was smart. It's just, I think we've maybe upset the lords of the underworld, so we gotta be careful.
It's fair.
Can't be pulling too many shenanigans down here. They're gonna start to catch on.
It's fair. It's fair. I'll try something else later if I can think of something.
Yeah, it's all good. That's still a good weapon to have, though. And yeah, keep your grippers on that. All right.
Your grippers.
Where are we going? Who's steering this thing?
Doug, would you like to
Doug.
continue forward?
I think that's the goal, right?
Yeah.
You keep on trucking.
Mm-hmm.
Feeling as though he's perhaps a little bit in over his head at this point, this deep into the Underrealm, Sir Grumbus is less chasing the green dot at this point as he is just walking along ahead of the group, somewhat detached and disinterested. Until not long after this landmark that he spotted, he stops and backs up a few steps, waiting for the Furbs to catch up, and he goes, someone is here. He
Oh?
sniffs. A spider.
Ah! Sportsmaster will just sort of spin aggressively. Obviously being very intimidating.
Those things I can see this in my head.
Yeah, it's like being spun on a finger, except he's just doing it in
Yeah.
place.
He's just spinning the
Incredible.
spin.
So it's just like, hey, you big old beluga, hey, you better be fucking scared, my man. I don't know what's going on. Can we see it at all, or no?
No.
Hey,
Maybe
quick, someone needs to
once
get visual
everyone
on this guy.
realizes that you can't see it. Oh, sorry, go ahead, Nolan.
I was gonna say, someone needs to get visual on this guy.
Yeah, I think once everyone realizes, like, oh, like, we can't see what Scrums is talking about, and the group goes quiet for a second, you do hear just a faint, like a little pitter-patter.
Oh.
Hello? Oh, sorry, one sec. Well, I don't want to lie. We come with intention. Who, out there?
Your Furbs!
And you're still hiding.
There's Furbs in the Underrealm! The pittering increases.
Oh.
Oh, that's not a good sound.
Someone else should speak here. I'm not doing it right.
I'm gonna walk in front of the group defensively.
God.
You hear a pitter-pattering. It's not just in front of you, but above you.
Oh, no.
I'm gonna tell.
Uh,
No Furbs in the Underrealm. This is ours, and yours is the other place.
Well, then you should tell that to who's taken all the loo-tees things.
The loo-tees things?
Yeah.
Those are soon to be our things.
Whoa, hey, what do you mean?
There's this awkward silence that hangs in the air. I've said too much.
Hey,
The pittering increases.
no, you haven't. Wait, did you say there was one? It sounded like there was sounds from above us.
Yes.
Can I
yeah.
dribble aggressively to knock the one down from above us?
Could I attempt to help by also using my word of power to get some extra oomph in there?
What is your word of power?
As Sportsmaster begins to dribble, you can see as Monkey's head begins to just I guess not see, but the IR sensor just begins to go further and further away as they stretch themselves out, and they yell out "Gum Gum Cloud Car" as they launch themselves in a direction.
Hell yeah.
Where'd he go?
Roll.
All right. I'm using my word of power as well. Is that 3 dice?
4.
Oh,
What's your word of power? Are you using dribble?
Mhm.
I did not hear it.
Ribble.
Now you can use it. So you guys are just trying to smack the ceiling until you hit them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is 2 5s, a 3, and a 1. So a total of 4.
4, but you also rolled 2 5s.
Did.
Okay, that's bad luck.
no.
I'm gonna have you roll in my disaster table.
Oh no.
Oh.
Roll a d6.
6.
6.
Oh.
I'm sure the
As
max
you
is
guys
good.
start hitting the ceiling of the Underrealm, there is a second louder groan. And you feel when you hit it the next time that there is reverberation across the roof of the Underrealm.
That.
But nothing happens yet.
I did weaken the supports of the Underrealm.
However, you hear from above you as you two are smacking the ceiling. Hey, quit that! Quit that! Ow! My leg!
You get down from there then.
And then a quiet thud as an apparently very small spider falls to the ground. Hey! What's this all about?
Hey, quick, long one, restrain him.
You're the one in my home!
Can I use my stretchy corpus to wrap myself around them?
Yeah,
Oh,
2d6.
I was talking to our emote friend, but that also works.
Do both
Oh,
of you
yeah.
die for it? This would be an in-the-moment thing.
I think Obsidian probably might.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'll have you guys
helplessness.
roll separately, see what happens.
Alright.
Okay, just rolling 1.
What's your
1d6?
corpus?
Skittery.
That would just be 1 then.
Okay.
6 and a 4.
A 5.
You guys go to restrain him. And you run into each other.
Yeah, just wrapped
You
around.
tie
each other.
yourselves up.
Yeah, you're all like coiled around each other. And the spider backs up.
Hey, yo, we can't do anything around here. Hey, look. No. Maybe we got off on the wrong foot. I am Sportsmaster, Oracle of the Gods. Nice to meet you. Hey, we're just looking to, fix all our stuff. You seem nicer. Folks, you probably don't want to problems. Just tell us where they're taking the loo-tees stuff and all good.
The spider scoffs. Oh, you're Oracle of the Light Gods, are you?
I don't like how you said that.
Should I break his other leg?
No!
No, hold off. I think we have room to negotiate.
Yeah, negotiate. Give me all your things, and I'll tell you where your stuff's going.
Oh,
I can give him his pole.
That's cute. You think you're in a room to bargain here. I think you're right. Yeah. My friend's got a pretty large item that they could give you. Sort of just glancing over at him, holding the massive baseball bat style metal piece. What do you think? Do you want to take that one first, little man?
I start smacking the metal piece in my palm menacingly.
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah,
Obsidian, you feel a small spidery nubbin poke you, but you lose nothing.
Aw, I like that.
Listen, guys. You're invading in my home.
You did it first.
Yeah.
You don't have any proof of that?
You literally just said you did.
You literally just said you did it.
Turns around and starts running.
Nope.
Chase him!
Get him.
Got him! I'm gonna start running.
You'll start running in the dark.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All
In a
right.
direction. I hear the pattering.
Oh boy.
As you chase after this pittering, we enter a chase scene.
Ah.
Oh my
I will
God.
have each one of you, in order, describe to me how you are contributing to the chase. And in the end, I will have a contested roll between you and the spider.
Okay. Yeah.
You know what? I've changed my mind. I'm not going to run after him. I'm going to
Okay.
kick Sportsmaster towards him.
Yeah.
All right, let's see how you guys contribute. Would you like to discuss first, or should I go down the line?
I'm being kicked.
Wait, I think I have an idea to help with that. As we're like tied up together still, can I try to use my stretchy form to form like a bow for Gobstopper to kick the Sportsmaster into?
Oh my
Oh
god.
my
Now
god.
that's the correct option.
All right, Doug, how do you complete this formation?
He's got the laser sights.
Oh, well,
Oh my god.
I have an idea that when the ball is in motion, I'm gonna try to help with the momentum by hitting it with my head like a baseball bat.
All right, with everyone contributing to this bow, essentially ballista out of furbs that you have built down here, with only a laser sight and a hope and a dream to aim with. Sportsmaster, I'll have you do the honor, since you are the ammunition. You get 1 die for every furb. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 d6.
Damn straight. All right, I'll have to roll one twice. I only had 4 in front of me.
Do we get any bonuses for using? Because I have stretchy. Does that give an extra d6? No.
Not in the situation.
Okay.
Right here, I'll have to re-roll one. Okay, my first 3 rolls. Ooh, okay, or my first 4 rolls. 2 3s.
Oh my god.
A 4 and a 6. You roll one
Okay.
more. And a 1. That's 7.
7. Okay, that is actually the highest DC that you can roll in the game.
Yeah, let's
Alright.
go.
The stars align as everyone works together. The swing of a hat baseball bat, the kick
Power
of
friendship.
one action-powered leg, into the spring-powered propulsion of 2 long Furbies. Sportsmaster goes flying. He ricochets off the ceiling of the Underrealm and smacks directly into the spider. As he goes tumbling, rolls over, stunned. Alright, I'll tell you anything, just let me live.
Yeah, all right. Hey, Doug, you got this. You're the sweet talker around here.
All right, so in the court of law, your word
Oh, God,
against
no.
ours not gonna look too good.
The only one I answer to is the triple spider of the Underrealm.
The triple
So,
spider
means
of the
nothing down here to
Underrealm
me.
is a valid judge of character and law. However, they're not here.
You think the triple spider is not... The triple spider of the Underrealm is not in the Underrealm?
See, currently we're in court for this little area here, and this little area here is what I call the Laser Cat Land. Laser Cat Land is like from that is midge of your leg over there, like the tip of that, to my friend over there. Gloom, I forgot her name again.
So
Boney.
long.
They're so long. That's currently the area we're acting within. So this as a land, it's not very good land. So I hear there's death penalty and shit. It's not great.
You hear a tiny
so what
spider
is-
gulp.
So in order to help you, walk away from this with all your 8 legs,
7. We broke one.
your 7 legs. We're-
I was born with 9 legs.
Oh, shit.
A blessing from the triple spider.
Oh, all right. Your 8 legs. You have to work with us here.
Hey, you saying this guy can give you legs? Never mind. Yeah, keep going.
You can't see it, but the spider's just staring at you and you can feel it.
All right, Doug, everyone get
With
fun.
all
Keep going.
17 of his eyes.
No, it's alright. See, like the questions that we have are gonna be posed by my spherical friend over here, because they're currently leading this expedition, and they might, yeah, I think they could be considered your defendant. They're on your side. I'm not. I'm neutral. And Gobstopper over there, they're against you. So you gotta help Spherical Boy. So Burly Boy don't destroy you.
I have shoes on my feet. I will step on you.
Oh, the most feared of weapons. I
Next
will
to the
answer your
newspaper
riddles 3, capitalist.
Alright, that's mighty fine.
Oh yeah.
Go ahead, Sportsmaster.
Where can we find this triple spider that you're speaking about?
Furbs, you know of the triple spider of the Underrealm. She, and this may affect your question, so I will allow you to reconsider based on this information. She is the goddess of the Underrealm, much in the way that the clouds look over Earth and the Sky Realm.
If that's the
She is both their leader and possesses mystical powers, and the same way that Furbs and Clouds and Star Donkeys possess mystical powers.
that's the case, then dead probably gonna be. All right, where have you guys been taking the stuff?
I am on a sacred quest from the triple spider of the Underrealm. I take them to her apostle.
Who and where is this apostle?
I'm not allowed to say.
Hey friend, I would if I were you. We're valuing your life here.
I don't know how long.
He's in the Underrealm.
Monkey, hold me back! Hold me back!
Hey, it's like a damn band. If it breaks, it's all hell.
The triple spider will have my legs for this.
Hey, look, all I'm saying is you either lose your legs now if you don't tell us, or you lose your legs later if you. Sounds like. And I guess more times with your legs. Probably just, it sounds good to me. Look here.
Oh. Okay. He's a. And you kind of feel the spider lean in. He's a furd. And he was sent by the triple spider to have us gather things for her. I take them to him, but I don't know where they go from there.
Oh. Bird.
Furbs. Furds are fallen furbs. They are creatures who have forsaken lay low in the sky and clouds. They don't reincarnate like you, and they are unable to return to the sky realm. But they think it provides them an enlightenment of their own.
You say they're in the Underrealm, and then you might not know where they are, but you gotta be dropping these things off somewhere. So where are you leaving them?
He's got a hideout. It's not far into the Underrealm, but it's guarded by much bigger and scarier spiders than me.
Hey, Do we look like someone that's gonna be scared away by that? Give us the directions.
Well, I don't know how helpful my directions will be, but there's, the tunnel. One of the ones that goes into the Underrealm. The one here. You go in there, and the floor changes to stone, and you take a right, and then you follow the copper tube, the big copper tube, until it turns upwards. And when it turns upwards, you follow it up to the next floor, and then go straight, and there's a little crack in the wall, and that's where I've been dropping things off.
All right. Sportsmaster will turn around and go, I really hope one of you nerds got that. Oof, that was a lot of turns. That was a lot.
There's a yo-yo that someone dropped. I don't know if it's still there, but I've been using it to mark my way.
Okay, all right. Yeah, that's helpful.
It's red.
Yo-yo.
Color of enemy.
I am very glad Furbies are not colorblind.
Yeah, that would fucking suck.
The color of enemies. I look at Obsidian and Monkey.
Yeah.
God.
What does that mean?
Foreshadowing.
It's the color of enemies. What? Wait, are you guys red?
Oh. Yeah, you
It
are.
is a style choice.
Oh. All right,
It
I'm gonna go
reflects
need
my
to see.
emotions.
I'm gonna go need to see the Furboptometrist after this. I got some questions, but hey, for now,
The Foptometrist.
the Foptometrist.
Optometrist.
I hate that. All right, but for now, yeah, we'll make our way there. Hey, use your life well.
Hey, if you guys don't mind, do me a solid and give me something to drop off when I head back, so I don't, get punished. I was supposed to get something.
Sure. I give him one pony bead.
You give him one of the pony beads. Okay.
Only the one.
I'll say you had 10, so mark off one.
Okay.
Hey,
When he reaches out, you feel that his legs are about the width of the inside tube of the pony bead. It's a very small spider. And he's fuzzy. Several legs reach out and grab it, and then presumably he drops it onto one to hold. Can I go now?
Sure.
yeah, I suppose.
Court of
Not
law
warn
has
the
decided
others.
you can leave. Oh, sorry,
Do
go
not
on.
warn- Do not warn the others of our presence, or we will come for you.
Yeah, and do anything funny like that again, we'll kick your ass again.
You hear a tiny spider gulp, and then a skittering that fades away rather quickly.
Hey guys, we should follow him. I can't see down here. Follow them. Daring.
Oh, hey, yeah, shit, that's a good idea. Go.
How far... Okay, so this will determine the difficulty. How far away from the spider do you want to follow? And how sneaky do you want to be about it?
If we just rush after him, can you do anything about it?
I mean, hey, my corpus is skittery, so would I be able to keep up with the spider?
You can keep up with him with fair ease. It'll be a very low difficulty roll, but it'll be obvious that you're following him.
What if we
How
just
bad-
stealth?
How bad do we want to follow him, guys? Realistically.
I mean, he could have been lying to us about the directions.
I'll give you guys 1 minute to decide before he starts to run away. Too far to follow.
Okay, if we don't want to follow him to figure out where he's going, do we want to follow him for a little bit just to scare the shit out of him a little more?
Yeah, let's just charge after him for a little bit.
Oh my God.
Let's see if he runs.
Obsidian, I'll have you roll your 2d6 because it said you wanted to use skittery.
Yeah.
Could we all ride Obsidian?
Yeah.
Oh my
I'll
god.
give you an extra die for that.
God, absolutely. So that is gonna be 1, 2, 3. A 3. And okay, a 5 and a 6. Sorry, I rolled my Japanese dice, and I'm like, I gotta remember what the fucking kanji is for this.
What the hell is this? A 3, a 5, and a
You
6.
fucking
Yeah.
weeb.
Very
They're
thematic.
cool. They're cherry blossom on them.
Very thematic. As you chase down this poor tiny spider, you hear a tiny. He screams in terror.
Makes it easier to follow him.
Do you stop or do you just follow him all the way to the Underrealm?
I mean,
Realistically, we gotta fight. Yeah, we kind of, not gonna do well against the bigger spiders. So we just follow and try to talk them out. Right?
I mean,
I
yeah.
think so.
Kind of what I'm thinking.
All right. Continue chasing after them.
You continue chasing.
Oh, boy.
As you skitter along through the Twilight Zone, would you command Sir Grummus to follow, or at this point would you let him leave? Because he would attempt to leave at this point.
I think that Sir Grumbos would be a good help, but if you guys think otherwise,
I feel like we might not luck. Want to
I don't
save the
trust him.
battery on that.
fair enough.
Sir Grumbus does not follow. You proceed along for about 2 minutes, skittering through the Underrealm in a space much larger than the couch above would make you believe. Until finally, there is almost an echoing sound as some wall emerges in front of you that is not made of sound dampening material, which you'd think would be the wall described by the spider. And following after the skittering, you very easily pass through a hole in this wall, just as described, and the ground beneath your skittery legs, obsidian, turns into stone. As you fully now enter the Underrealm, what you thought was dark before is now just a blanket, like you've gone totally blind. It's just an oppressive nothingness in front of you. You continue to follow. Your footsteps echo much louder along the ground now.
Did we see the yo-yo?
You can't see anything.
Shit. Fair. Should I try and light up this torch again with now the stones around us?
Ooh, stone would be better at that.
Before you can do this, Obsidian, roll me a d6
Oh, God.
as you enter the Underrealm.
All right. That's a 5.
Reroll that one.
Okay. A 1.
A 1. You lose track of the spider for a brief moment. Having skittered somewhere, like, your footsteps are so loud now that they're kind of drowning out the pitter-pattering of his tiny legs. You must devise a way to return to some sort of landmark, or find the path again, or take on some burdens. How do you find your way?
I'll try and light up this torch.
Alrighty.
Yes.
So
Yo,
I'll
here.
scramble around.
I know you're not good with, like, maybe looking at, objects striking into each other. That is quite literally my day to give you some.
Yes, please.
I'm gonna give him some points.
Okay, so you're helping.
Yeah.
Gobstopper, as you scramble around in search of some sort of supplies, does anyone else want to help? Or try something else. I'll get all these together and then have everyone roll at once.
Hmm.
Nothing else I can really do to help.
Maybe
Obsidian?
Maybe I could use Doug's belt as the steel part of the flint.
Oh my god.
Doug,
like the belt buckle.
would you consent to this?
Hey, that's a mighty fine bow. You're risking destroying some history here.
It's fair. Can I do it anyway?
Alright, but take care of it. Try not to break it too much.
Sure. With one hand, I'll pick up Doug's entire body, so I'm taking his belt.
Ah,
It's one piece.
One Piece?
I zoned for like 1 second. Are you taking this thing forcefully or is he allowing you?
I allowed, yeah.
Okay.
But I picked up his entire body, so I'm taking the belt.
Okay. So that's 1, 2, 3 of you. Monkey, what are you doing?
He's stunned by the words "one piece."
Yeah, exactly.
His eyes have gone even more glassy.
Mhm.
God.
No, it's not
Obsidian.
behind him. Mhm.
Oh god. I don't know. Can I help hold people in place? With just like the long body?
Are you becoming like a human, like, elementary school line rope?
Correct?
And by human, I mean Furby.
Yes.
I
Okay.
mean, you can hold the torch while I strike at it.
Yeah, Obsidian's got plenty of limbs to help with that.
Gobstopper, are you using any of your special abilities?
I'll use beefcake.
Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4 d6. And then Obsidian, for that first thing, I'm gonna have you roll a separate single d6.
Okay, do you want me to roll my d6 first, or?
Okay. I got my roll. It is a 3, 2, 4, and a 5.
Where's a 5? Okay. Kate, go ahead.
Alright, that is... a 4.
Damn. Obsidian, you're trying to keep everyone together, but in trying to keep everyone together, you feel like you're just losing the path on the spider. It's not an easy task to perform. However, as everyone else is working together and Monkey is staring off into space, finally you get that spark you were looking for, Gobstopper. Something flies off of Doug's metal belt buckle and hits the polyester hair tie. And it lights on fire, as this shit is not fire-safe fabric whatsoever. You have light. It's also creating a lot of black smoke, but you have light.
I don't care. I
For
don't have
some
lungs.
period of time. Around you is a far cry from the neat and curated surroundings of the loo-tee home you call home. The walls are barren and unfinished, wood with plaster seeping through the seams. There's dust and cobwebs in every corner, and pipes and wires run along willy-nilly. Like, they're not even designed to make a path that's traversable. It's just a space that would only be comfortably occupied by spiders. But you do see a large copper pipe.
I could have used that. Do we see the yo-yo now? Or is that far behind us?
You can't seem to find it currently, no.
Okay.
Nor do you see the spider, who seems to have disappeared at some point during this. I will say, you do see at some distance behind you a crack in the wall that could be the hole you came in through. And the pathway, if you call it that, the walls are very close to each other. It proceeds in two directions, to your left and to your right.
Should we quickly double back to get that yo-yo? I was thinking we could, like, tie it around somebody so we don't lose our way down here.
You just grab one of the ends.
But yeah, we leave, like, the red piece up there, and then the string will follow us down.
Yeah, so we just need to grab the string then.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm all over it.
As you guys double back to the entryway, you don't see a yo-yo.
What the fuck? I could drop these pony beads as, like, breadcrumbs, maybe.
I mean, we only have the 2. I don't know how good.
I only have the
trail is.
9.
You have 9.
Oh, that's a better trail. I mean,
We must use them sparingly if we do.
I mean, what? No, I feel like we're kind of running out of options otherwise.
Yeah, let's try that.
We could just wing it, sure.
No, I like the plan. I like the plan. Let's do it.
2 roads diverge in a yellow wood. Which path will you take? The left or the right?
You know what I always...
Mm-hmm.
And I was hoping that, the left?
What is your friend's dribbling hand? What hand is that?
Oh. You know what? Hey, solid.
Quickly Google this.
let him think. He's divining from the oracles.
You know what? You're so right. My man, he leads with it right, so, you know. Yeah. I mean, he could switch it up, but, you know, it's right.
Oh, sure, he's multifaceted, yeah.
Oh, of course. All right, yeah, I like your reasoning there. Let's go right.
You turn right, and you follow the path. Proceed along in these cramped, awkward corridors for some time. It's a bit difficult to traverse, more so for those of you who have less mobile bodies. But with the help of each other, you can proceed fairly well along. As your torch begins to run low, Gobstopper, but it's not out yet. You see, dangling from the wrong end of a nail, sticking out of the wall, a long string held taut. At the bottom of it, a green yo-yo.
It's green.
The spider is colorblind.
Or maybe we went the wrong way?
I mean, I think we just gotta keep going, you know.
Should we
Grab
grab
the
our
yo-yo
lights?
then? Could be useful.
Oh, yeah.
I could use the string to make more flame.
At this point, Gobstopper, you have used 4 pony beads.
Okay. Keep track of those.
Is the yo-yo within grabbing distance?
Yeah, I'll say so.
Yeah, I'll grab the yo-yo.
Would you like to do anything with it yet?
Should we hold on to this? Or you want to swap it out for the pony beads?
Yeah, I got about 5 left. I mean, what do we need? What would be more useful? Using the string to add to the so we can see, or finding a way?
I mean, we use the yo-yo to find our way, right? If I just leave the thing here and pull the string.
Yeah. Then we won't be able to see. Maybe. Unless we find something else. Wait, are there cobwebs nearby?
There's some.
Can I start gathering some? Maybe this would help.
It gives you the heebie-jeebies.
Ugh.
Let me see your sheet.
My sheet says I'm immune to the heebie and jeebie.
I'll say as enforcer, you avoid a burden just this once.
Okay.
You think if you try that again, it might give you too many heebies that you could jeebie.
Right.
You add some fuel to your flame. It's a little bit less smoky, but man, this room's really filling up fast.
Good thing we don't need to breathe.
Yeah.
That is a good thing. As you continue.
Right. Yeah, we'll use this to find our way, and I'll leave the yo-yo there and pull the string, so I don't have to leave the pony beads as breadcrumbs.
Okay, so you're leaving the base of the yo-yo and you're pulling it by the string?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's about right.
Yeah, you continue on for some time. And then you hear it. A bigger skittering. Along the walls.
I hate that. That does give me the heebie-jeebies.
As barely illuminated by the flame that Gobstopper holds, 3 larger fuzzy spiders scuttle along the walls. They spot you, their myriad eyes glinting off of the firelight. And they go, "Hey, there's Furbs down here."
Herbs
And
where?
as they pounce, that will be our 20-minute break.
Ooh.
All right. Well, welcome back. When we get back from break, we like to share fun facts. Had a theme this time that we were given facts. Let me read the.
Give me one second.
Elliot's got to change it to the scary spider fight music.
Let me find that. I'm gonna shut this door.
I hear Sir Grumbus in the distance, echoing through the tunnels.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Furbhouse, Part 2B. For our series here at Horror and Harpy, we like to do a little fun fact bit after all of our breaks. And for this week, I tasked everyone with a little bit of a research project. I said, find a robotic children's toy that is not Furby or Shelby from 2010 or earlier and drop a fun fact about it. I have something of a special interest in this field of electronics, entertainment, toys, and it's such a vibrant place, and there is so more than just Furbies, so I had everyone do their own research. So let's go right to left.
So by the heads, or?
By the foreground. I wrote it down this way it shall remain.
It's in session info. If you go to session info, the order is there. So Shivam, you're.
After no, I understand.
Okay. Ahem. For my fun fact, when Nintendo wanted to launch the NES in 1985, they created Rob, the robotic operating buddy, to sell with it, as retailers did not want to sell the game systems after the video game crash a few years prior. Despite the fact that retailers could now sell the system and Rob as a toy instead of as a console, Nintendo still needed to offer retailers that would buy back any unsold stock in order to guarantee that it would be on store shelves. The toy was unique in the fact that instead of a controller being directly plugged into Rob for any sort of inputs, Rob would instead reach signals on the TV screen in order to accept player input.
Fun fact about your fun fact. I love Rob, and he actually came with 2 games and only 2 on the NES, and was quickly discontinued afterwards. And he actually, he reads flashing signals off of the TV, and this only works on CRTs because of the signal that comes from them. Thank you for your fun fact.
Fun fact, gang. In 2009, Heart Gold and Soul Silver released for the Nintendo DS, and along with it, the Pokewalker. This device was meant to be worn on your hip and it would track your steps as you walked around with your Pokemon. You can encounter new Pokemon, find items, and have the Pokemon that you transferred to the device gain experience. Along with its unique feature, the encounter table of the device also allowed for players to capture Pokemon that were not normally available for the Pokemon League, like Murkrow.
I did not know that about that last bit.
Yeah.
Oh.
So there's a handful of Pokemon that you can get before the Pokemon League with the Pokemon.
Fun fact. This fun fact aged me significantly. I always felt like this game came out so recently, and I was such both a little. You know, I didn't have a lot of my allowance money. I actually didn't get an allowance. That I skipped these because I was like, oh, these are remakes. I already have that game, and I'm so mad at myself because it's the only mainline game I don't have, and it's so damn expensive now.
Yeah.
Because, fun fact, the DSi features of this cartridge, there's an IR reader, just like the Furby, in the cartridge itself, and you need it to connect to the Pokewalker. So a lot of the reproductions, which are very common in this series, do not work with Pokewalker.
Yeah.
I will try not to do this to everybody.
I was like, every fact, Elliot's gonna interject.
Hell yeah.
Do it for
Fun fact, you can punt most robotic toys with no repercussions. In fact, I encourage you to.
Fun fact, Doug Dimdy-Do.
Thank you,
At
Elliot.
the start of combat, the spider that jumps down lands and hits your hat, burdening your corpus.
Oh shit.
Next!
Get fucked.
kind of rolling off of Doug's fact, Nemo's fact. I have to start with a little bit of a story before I get into my fun fact. So in the UK, right before summer holidays, we have something called Toy Day, which all classrooms don't actually teach during that day. Instead, the entire day is just based around playing with everyone basically in the school before you go on summer holiday. So you're allowed to bring in like a handful of toys, 1 to 2, I can't remember how many. So I brought in my favorite toy at the time when I was about, oh god, how old was I? Like 9, 10? And that was the Takeo RC Shell Shocker, which is basically
I love it.
maybe a slightly bigger football, like a little bigger of a football-sized robot that transformed into a ball and like can like go off-road and stuff.
High
can, like-
octane monster vibes.
Exactly. And like it can go off-road, you can drive it around. But when I took it to the toy day, I started playing with someone else and transformed it back into ball form. And one of my friends from that time saw this just ball on the ground and decided to kick it at full power. The Shell Shocker is not made out of like a rubber material. It's not inflatable. It's fully mechanical, hard plastic, and some metal components. So when he kicked it at full power, he full on broke 2 of his toes right before summer holiday.
That's awful.
That's awful.
And then I got in trouble for it for
Jesus
just leaving it around on the ground.
You see, that's on him. He
Why-
went in there wanting to make someone else miserable by breaking their toy.
Well, I don't think he knew it was
Not a
not
ball?
a ball. Yeah.
Oh, that's on him
like-
still. The kid be
Because-
stupid.
We had a similar toy came out around the same time. It was like a frisbee that like clamped down, and when you threw it, it would pop open into a ball. So it was like a frisbee ball at the same time, and it
Oh.
kind of looked similar, where it had like lines on it. So maybe he thought it was like one of them, but it wasn't. So he full on broke his 2 of his toes right before summer holiday. And
Hell
the
yeah.
research I did for that is going to Facebook, finding my mum's friends, and still she was friends with his mum. I found him
my
through
God.
his mum. His phone number was still on there. I called him after like 15 years. I called him
I have
to
that
find out
one.
to find out how many toes he broke and if he broke
Just
any at
the
all, which he did.
Just the fucking, hey, long time no talk. You remember when we were a kid when you kicked that fucking not a ball? How many toes did you break?
Oh my
For your
god.
devotion to this bid, I'll give you a free extra die to any future roll.
Thank you. But that long-winded discussion apart, the fun fact is, the Takeo Shell Shocker is not a ball. Don't kick it. Fun fact.
That's a.
I am shocked. You did say the shell shocker was unharmed.
The Shell Shocker was unharmed. It was very durable. It was meant to go off-road through mud and rocks and stuff.
That's impressive
like-
still.
I continued playing it without that throughout the day when he went home to the hospital. Well, he went to the hospital. So I continued playing with it.
Jesus
Wild.
Christ.
You know, after my small stint at the headmaster's office or principal's office,
Oopsie.
because I somehow broke a kid's toes.
I mean, what are they gonna do? It's the day before
Essentially.
summer break.
Oh
What
my
did you
god.
What are they gonna do to punish you? It's like the school's over.
I know, right? I don't know. They just told me off and called my mum about it. My mum was like, "What?"
And your mom just goes, "What am I supposed to do about it? Do anything wrong?"
Yeah.
Hey,
But still.
Oh.
Yeah, Zuzu pets were robotic hamsters that would drive around on surfaces they would be placed on. Released in July of 2009, they ended up being so popular that they were one of the most hot toys of that following holiday season, where their original retail price of $9 USD was raised to over $100 at some times due to shortages. Fun
That is
fact, I remember my
insane.
sister getting like 4 of these that Christmas, and she immediately just started having them like falling down her stairs. She would start
That
at the
is
top
insane.
stair and just let them go, and they would just make the little
Just throwing them off
They would-
stairs.
no, not throwing them. She'd let them just do their little drive, and they would fall down and make the little squeaking noises as they hit the carpet stair.
Oh no!
that's like borderline psychopathic behavior. Like, you know, when like it's like the first sign is they start killing animals.
Just
like the
beating the
viewerless
shit out of robotic
sign.
pets.
You know,
Remember that
with
meme?
this type of thing, I feel like, you know, this happens with a lot of things, but slightly more commonly, you run into that like scalper reseller thing where kind of not like Pokemon cards or Magic cards, where there's kind of an ingrained scalper thing already. I feel like they hit that Beanie Baby thing where people look at it and go, "Oh yeah, this is gonna resell," and just buy a shitload of them. It's like Furby had that really bad, then Zuzu Pets had it, and For Real Friends had it for a decent amount. And it's just
I'm just being reminded of like the picture of this couple getting divorced in court, and they've got like over 1,000 Beanie Babies on the floor because they want to sort out who gets which Beanie Baby.
yeah. Oh
All
boy.
right.
Anyway, back to the game. As the spiders jump you, rules of combat, I posted these in chat. Thank you, Maisie. So, we will go through the round as a group, and each furb will get 1 action per round. You may choose to group up for certain actions, and as you group up, just everyone will get a flat 1 die bonus for each to the main actor in the action. These will be contested rolls to spiders based on how you choose to act, meaning the spiders may have more or less dice based on how they are and what you do. I may penalize the group if the round takes too long, so it seems like you're discussing for too long and it's not reasonable to have that much planning. I will warn you before I do this. Losses to the roll will result in a burden. The thing that is burdened will be pseudo-random, meaning I will assign it if it's relevant to a skill that you have, or if it's not, I'll just roll a die. And if more than 1 furb takes part in an action, I will choose at random who gets burdened. And if your furb has burdens on every part of their sheet, you will power down.
Oh shit.
Oh, damn. Guys, we gotta
Let
lock
the
in.
games begin as the spiders pounce, one hitting Doug's hat, getting the preemptive strike on him.
Ah.
What do the Furbs choose to do?
Attack mode activate.
I mean, yeah, we gotta defend Doug.
Yeah.
Get in there.
I would like to drop kick this spider that attacked Doug.
Okay,
By
you're choosing the
jumping through
drop
the air.
kick action.
Yep.
Are you using any part of your character sheet?
Enforcer.
Enforcer, alright. Is anyone helping? Gobstopper, or are you choosing to do your own actions?
You see we're gonna drop kick someone?
Mm-hmm.
I'll give you some
Whatever.
height, and I can use my stretchy to spring Gobstopper up.
Okay,
Oh,
Gobstopper,
yeah.
you get 1 extra die.
Boom. That is a... Oh no! That is 2 6s and a 1.
Okay, you get a 1. Combating the spiders. Obsidian, Doug, and Sportsmaster, what are you doing?
Well.
I tried to kick. Oh, go on.
Oh, yeah, I didn't really have anything. If you got some, go for it.
Yeah, while the spider that's been drop kicked is been drop kicked, I'm gonna try to hit it with my burden hat.
You cannot use.
I cannot
Mhm.
use my. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
All right, I'll just hang out then.
We gotta fix that hat.
You guys got this.
Are you skipping this round?
Yeah.
Okay, Sportsmaster and Obsidian, what are you doing?
Would you be game if Obsidian used the skittering legs and launched them at the
Incredible.
spiders?
Okay, who's the main actor in this? Sportsmaster or Obsidian?
Do you want the responsibility of rolling, or do you want me to?
Ooh,
I mean, he is.
I've
the
been
role
rolling
The
like
master.
main actor
shit.
may use their sheet as bonuses.
So if you're gonna use skittering, then it probably needs to be you rolling.
Probably.
Okay. Then Obsidian, you would get 2.
Okay. Roll some with some dice I have not used that are not dog shit, hopefully. That's a 1 and a 2.
A 1 and a 2. Y'all, I think my dice are cursed because I rolled extremely well for the spiders.
Oh no.
Thank God.
Gobstopper, as you bring your leg down, the spider brings down 3, knocking you off balance. Back on your butt. Who acted
my
as
sculpted
that?
ass.
Was Gobstopper and Monkey, correct?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Right. Monkey. Let me see your character sheet.
Oh no.
As You launch Gobstopper forward. You realize you're playing second fiddle, and just for a second you doubt yourself as your beautiful dream is burdened.
Oh,
Sportsmaster and Obsidian.
I'm being.
As you are launched, Sportsmaster, you fly true
Hell yeah.
directly in between the other two spiders, hitting the far wall, leaving poor Obsidian to lurch forward. And God, why is your character sheet like this? 1, 2, 3. As Obsidian, when the spiders mock you for being a bad furb, you can't even fight off some measly spiders. Your house mantle is burdened. Spiders, all three of them, stand true and say, "Ha ha ha! This is what happens when some furbs wander into the Underrealm."
Guys, we're just gonna wipe here.
yeah.
You may choose to run. It's not necessary to fight every combat.
It's the start of the new round, or?
Start of the new round. What would you like to do? The spiders are like standing, like they're like posing in the middle.
Yeah, it's like
Like
RPG idol.
effortlessly swatting off your futile attacks.
Fucking spider pillarman.
Yes, exactly. That's exactly what I was thinking.
Horrible.
I have an idea.
Go for it.
Gobstopper will combat roll towards 5k. And with his flaming baseball bat, I will place it into his mouth, pick him up, and then start spinning him on my on my fist.
Oh, let's
So
go!
like a spinning blade of fire.
Oh my god.
Shit.
I will
And then I'll
consent to
launch
being
him.
a spinning blade rate of fire.
You were
Does
born for this,
anyone
man.
else pitch in?
Not necessarily for this, but is there like things around us that we could possibly like? What I'm trying to look for is if there's like within the spider webs around. I think we need to help our buddy Doug. That's gonna make me feel maybe a little bit better about like being able to support my crew here after my my beautiful dream got burdened. If I could find him another hat.
You're searching for a
Perhaps.
hat among the cobwebs?
Yes, if they've stolen a hat somewhere, or at least anything that could be used as like a good hat, or even to add on to Doug's hat.
Okay, roll a d6.
Okay. Okay, this one's also going to be a stretch too, but hey, that's what I'm good at. Could I argue, as part of my capricious captain, because my straw hat is so important to me as the captain, I know just how important this hat must be to Doug.
Oh my god.
You may.
All right, 2d6. 6 and a 3.
So 3. Let me think. I'll come back to you.
Okay.
Doug and Obsidian, what would you like to do?
Obsidian, you go first.
Oh no. I don't know, the plan didn't work last time. I'm kind of struggling on what I want to do now.
Just eat one. Eat a spider hole.
I don't even know if that's possible. Look at how tiny our mouths are.
Monkey, you find a sheet of A4 paper.
Oh. A4.
It's printer paper.
Okay.
8.5 by 11. It's the
That's a
same
little
shade
weird.
of white as Doug's hat. You could enact the landlord special.
Oh my god.
It's only fitting.
Yeah, no, I'm going to add more height to Doug's hat.
Are you repairing the dent or adding height?
Oh, I guess repairing the dent more important. I guess yeah. No, I'll present the paper to Doug. Like actually, let him choose. Do you want me to add
Okay.
more height or try to fix the hat?
So mechanically, Doug, if you'd like to fix the hat, you can unburden it. If you'd like to add more height, I'll give you a temp +1 for this combat.
I'll think I'll try to fix my hat. Don't want it to be broken.
All right,
You
I'll go
clap
ahead.
it on. Get a little spit in there to adhese it. Like brand new. Maybe even some white paint and it'll look like nothing ever happened. Your corpus is unburdened. Obsidian. And I'll say that was your turn, Doug. Obsidian.
I might try to use my skittery corpus again, perhaps to try to intimidate the spiders, as I have more legs than them.
Ooh, okay.
And they seem to have a thing with getting more legs from for the big spider. Already forget the name of the big spider because I'm smooth.
The triple
brained, but
spider in the
you know,
Underrealm?
The triple spider, yes. Because we already saw the one we harassed earlier had 9 legs, so it must be a thing for them.
Obsidian. 2d6 on your roll. Gobstopper and Sportsmaster.
Whoop.
I'll give you a +2 for the flaming weapon. That's 4d6 for you all in combat.
I got a 3 and a 1.
3 and a 1. For a second there, the spider you are intimidating does not seem phased. And then it just looks at you and it starts counting and goes, oh boy, guys, I don't know, that's a lot of legs. They're not too good at combat, but I gotta back out of this one. One of the spiders skitters away.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Sportsmaster, I'll put you as the main furb for this one.
Oh. Okay.
Actually, has anyone rolled yet?
No.
You can roll.
Okay. How many dice am I rolling?
4.
What? Okay. I hear ASMR.
Dice
I
Ace.
don't know if you guys can hear that.
Shake it, yeah.
I should not have rolled.
Oh, what'd you roll?
So I got a 3.
Okay.
And then 3 5s.
Oh my god.
Oh
It's
boy.
disaster table time.
Woo!
Roll me a d4.
Oh, I don't have that on me.
You can roll me a d6 and just reroll
roll
5s and
1
6s.
D-
Just roll a d6 and reroll 5s and 6s.
Okay. 3.
Okay. I'll get back to that.
Oh, okay, sick.
With your, I think you rolled a 3 at least.
I did.
As Gobstopper launches you, weapon in mouth, a flaming discus soaring through this narrow corridor, just barely gracing the sides of these 2 inner walls. You hit one spider true as it yells out in pain. Oh god, they got fire, guys! He can't lift his legs fast enough. You successfully buff up the spider, and he scampers off. One spider
yeah.
remains.
Good job, 5K.
Yeah.
You guys face off for the next round. There is a trembling in the Underrealm. From deep
shit.
within the darkness, a voice, barely a whisper in tone, but still powerful enough to shake the walls around you. You hear, there are strangers in my realm. I feel them upon my web. Can you roll a die? Doug, this shakes you to your core. Your beautiful dream is burdened.
Oh no.
Continue. The round begins anew.
Oh, jeez.
One spider remains.
Am I still on fire?
You're holding a flaming weapon. You're not on fire.
Okay.
You successfully did the maneuver.
Yeah, was I able to hear what our long emo friend had said to the spiders?
Yeah.
I think I wanna do a combo. I wanna do a combo with her where I just go, oh geez, you know, I remember when I had legs. Just even looking in your direction, I had hundreds of legs and now they're all gone. Why did I ever want to fight you? No.
A leg stealer.
Really?
How would you like to
just-
build into this obsidian?
You know I steal the legs of those who I have bested. You should have known better to challenge my power.
Anyone else? What are you doing?
I think I'm just gonna give him the people's elbow.
Going in for a combat.
I'll just smack my elbow 3 times and jump in the sky and just pile right on top of him.
Well, this isn't gonna be a victory unless we gloat too. So, I would like to attempt to lift Doug up on top of my head to give him the most height possible.
What's the goal here?
To intimidate them.
What is this leading into?
All right.
It's the Furby equivalent of T-posing.
Doug, do you allow this?
Posing.
I think that I don't have a lot of choice, so I'm allowing it.
Yeah, come on, stun them, Doug, stun them.
Would you like to do
Show
anything
before.
additionally?
I'll use. I'll just use my mortal power. Cower before me, please.
Please? From right to left. Monkey. Seeing as they're not concerned about their height, your help seems to have no effect on them.
Damn.
Sportsmaster, you successfully aid Obsidian in intimidating. Obsidian, you get +1 to your roll. Doug, you use your Word of Power. Give you an Obsidian a +1 to a roll.
Would I, as a master of strategy and doing this cunning plan, because that is my house mantle, also be able to give her a +1?
You already are.
Oh, you called me Doug. I was confused.
I'm going right to left. I'm sorry.
You're all good.
You have +2 by now, Obsidian.
Okay, so 2 dice to roll. Yeah.
Gobstopper.
Yeah.
People's elbow. While they're distracted, you would go in for a hit, giving Obsidian a third +1. Obsidian, as you are doing the action, you also get your free die. Would you like to use any of your gifts?
I'm trying to think. I can't use my Word of Power. It doesn't fit here. Damn it.
Totally fine. You're at 4 dice.
Fair. I think I'm gonna roll it. All right. Hold on. Get that. Hopefully dice ASMR unless I have my fucking like background sound off. That is 2 1s, a 4, and a 6.
Okay.
Did not hear the
With
dice at all.
2 on the worm.
That tracks.
Obsidian. The remaining spider, all on their own, while strong in strength, is not very smart of brain. After muttering under his breath, leg stealer, he too turns and scampers away, shocked by the final impact of Gobstopper's blow nearby. The spiders have retreated. You may continue.
Dang, we're goated. We're doing
Let's
great here.
go.
That was a little scary there. You guys got a really lucky roll in there at the end.
Mhm.
Hey,
It was
luck had nothing to do with it. Let's go.
in this luck-based game.
We're just built like that.
We are
Yeah.
just built like that.
Oh my gosh.
Something you gotta learn, through the age. We're just pretty skilled out here.
You were
Alright.
left alone in the wall. There's 2 directions you may head. You may continue forward or turn left.
Hey, that was a pretty close one, gang.
Been that
was
close.
weird.
With me.
These guys were really
You
breaking my
kinda-
legs out there, but glad the big Furby god in the sky got that joke. All right, let's keep going.
I will re-pick up the torch.
Your fuel is beginning to run low again.
Damn.
Which way shall we continue progressing?
Should we keep following the spiders?
Just keep chasing after them again.
The 3 spiders that you fought seem to have scattered in all different directions.
Do we know which way they came from?
They dropped down on you from above.
Hmm.
Do we notice like the cobwebs going being particularly dense in a direction?
Not particularly. They seem to gather at the floors and the corners of the baseboards.
I mean, well, shit. Do we just keep going right?
I mean, yeah. Good.
You continue forward. And eventually you hear the sound of bassy music. And from a very small hole at the bottom of the wall, there's lights coming out, changing colors in a rainbow.
Oh? This a spider thing or probably not, right?
You have
Don't
no
know
idea.
about spider. Maybe they're gay.
I mean,
Happy Pride Month, everybody.
Pride.
don't get me wrong, I don't know much about loo-tees. When they are gay, do they just shine rainbow?
Probably. That seems right.
Yeah, it seems
Mhm.
about
Luke,
right.
expert, would you like to make a roll on this?
I can't. I'll-
2d6.
Oh, I was gonna say my house mantle is still burdened.
1d6.
Damn.
Damn.
I gotta keep it real. A 4.
You just don't know that much about loo-tee behavior. I'm sorry, Obsidian. It's not going well for you. Maybe that spider was right.
No.
Well, hey, that's okay, There are probably no loo-tees in here anyway. All right, let's, probably where it is, we gotta get in there. If it's loo-tee related in the first place, I mean, that's
Yeah.
why we came down here.
Are you alright?
As you approach, you realize this hole is perhaps too big for a Furb to get through. Gobstopper, your fuel is really starting to run out at this point. the lights from inside this small hole in the ground, or in the wall, light up a small area around. You can kind of tell what's going on in the area. The music gets louder as you approach. And as you get fairly close, a small creature comes out of the hole. It's a mouse. It's
Oh,
got
Lord.
the glow stick wrapped around its torso like a toga. And it's dancing. So it sees you guys. Its eyes go wide in surprise as it says, "Oh, hey guys! Oh my goodness, there's furbs way down here. Hey, you got it. Hey, check this out. 3 more of them pop out. And in like a discord of high-pitched small voices, you go, "Oh my goodness, furbs! Whoa! How'd you guys get in here? You guys here to party?"
We got in here with violence.
That's so new and cool, dude. Come on in. And they start to like walk over and grab you by the boot, Gobstopper.
Sure.
Wait, dudes, we gotta see your ID first. I'm sorry.
Doug, show him the scrunkle.
All right. The reaches out into whatever hole the scrunkle is.
It's under the hat, right?
Probably. Picks up the scrunkle. That's all ID you should need. Probably.
They all at once go, "Whoa, dude, is that a scrunkle? So
Yeah.
scrunkly." They reach out. Do you let them touch the scrunkle?
I pulled the scrunkle out. Only,
Oh, dude, I'm
no
sorry.
touching, only looking. Yeah, no,
That's my bad. That's my bad.
Or scrunkle.
Hey, you gotta have proper scrunkle etiquette, is...
Yeah, no. You guys are cool. Come on in. They gesture, ignorant of the fact that the hole is too small for you to fit through.
As tempting as that offer, we're actually looking for where, the big party is. You guys seem like you would maybe have the down low on that situation.
They look at you, blinking one eye, then the other. The big party?
Yeah. Oh, you guys don't know about the big party. I thought you were cool. Sorry. Hey.
No, dude, we're cool. As you're talking to them, they're like still like idly dancing. We're cool, man. No, we're cool. Yeah, we totally know.
Oh yeah. Well, I just, I had heard there was some big party going on. Lots of loo-tee artifacts all in the same place, sort of like a big celebration. I figured if you were truly the party people, we could go there. But
Like one of those like Tupperware parties.
yeah,
They got all like loo-tee stuff. Yeah.
yeah. Hey, can you get us in there?
As you're talking, Doug, one of the mice approaches you and like puts a hand up and like shakes your foot like they're shaking a hand and slides a beaded bracelet onto your leg.
All right.
Yeah, no, like here. They're talking to you, Sportsmaster.
Yeah, the party is around here, I don't know where it is. That's why I was like, I gotta find the cool party guys.
Yeah, no, dude, we're cool. We're cool.
Can you whisper it?
One of them, Sportsmaster, brings you a loop of glow stick and puts it on your head.
I think he's gonna roll out of the way of that.
Okay.
I don't think he's gonna take that. Actually, this seems like some weird cult shit. He's not feeling it.
He's like, I saw what happened to the Monstars. I'm not letting you put a thing on me.
Oh yeah, no worries, dude. It's all about consent, man.
Exactly. You get it.
Yeah, like we're a big party too, like I'm seeing the issue. One of them like turns and looks at the mouse hole and back to you guys. You know what? We're an inclusive society here. We'll bring the party out to you guys. Two of them go back into the hole and they return with one of those like children's disco balls where it's like a light that spins with colored discs on it on a little stand. It's battery operated.
Oh my god, that was like the toy to win at Chuck E. Cheese.
Yes. And they drag it out of the mouse hole and they put it in the middle and like a whole bunch of them come out and they start dancing around it.
Gobstopper joins them.
Hell yeah. Gobstopper, one of them approaches you and shakes your fist and slides a beaded bracelet onto your arm.
Hell yeah. He rolls it up to his bicep.
So, like, how did a bunch of furbs get down here? Yeah, this place is crazy dangerous for furbs.
Well, little bros, a bunch of stuff has just been going missing with the loo-tees. And it's not on. It's not right, They provide so much. Food, shelter, stuff. And we need to help them get their stuff back and figure out why they're going missing,
Shit, you're saying someone stole it?
Yeah, I think we think it's the spiders. Actually, I think we pretty much know it's the spiders at this point.
You hear the words, the spiders, rustle through the group like a wave. Spiders. Oh my shit. Spiders. The spiders.
Yeah. It's nasty
Yeah,
business.
those words are crazy, like scary, and they're so serious. Yeah, spiders don't party, man. No, they don't party.
You'd think they would be good at partying with all the legs they have,
Right? Such wasted potential.
Gobstopper nods.
Obsidian, one of them tries to put a glow stick headband on your head.
Absolutely. Obsidian knows how to vibe.
It's neon pink.
Perfect, it matches.
Does it?
Yes.
The red and pink?
Good point.
Of course it does. It's peak culture.
Seeing how like they're just giving out like bracelets and there's a lot of rain outside. Can you guys hear that?
Yeah, it sounds like your house is flooding.
Just
For
a
what?
lot of rain.
I just heard,
Wait.
Yeah, well,
I just heard the
Yeah,
crinkles, I was like,
listen carefully while Doran is talking. You can hear the rain.
It is pouring down outside right now. It's
That's crazy.
Wales. Nothing but rain here. But seeing that the mice are giving out like bracelets and glow stick headbands, Gobstopper kind of like kneels down in front of one of them and reaches up to his sunglasses and dramatically takes them off, revealing underneath another pair of sunglasses.
correct.
All of the mice in like a 1 foot radius around you go, whoa!
Here, little bros, keep partying, and I give him the pair of sunglasses.
It is comedically massive on this tiny mouse's snout. As the mouse wobbles around trying to hold them onto its face, and he goes, "Look, guys, I've got cool shades."
Hell
God.
yeah.
It runs into the wall.
Yeah, that happens sometimes. It's pretty dark.
Yeah, it's so dark down. You mean you guys like? Yeah, shit, that must suck. You don't have like a big rave light to light it up down here.
Yeah, it's been pretty much of a hassle, really. We've been carrying this torch thing, but it's gone out now. We don't really have fuel for it.
Oh, dude, that sucks.
Yeah. Do you guys have anything that could help us? Maybe we could, have some more glow sticks or something, if that's alright with you.
Yeah, sure. Monkey, one of them has approached you and is trying to put a glow stick hat on you.
He slowly like winches himself back down as long as he can to get.
There's like 3 of them standing on each other's shoulders, holding up like a yellow loop of glow stick.
Mouse teamwork.
Mm-hmm.
They
Incredible.
wobble around, but they get it on your hat.
Yeah, no. As soon as like it's on the hat, he just springs back up again like a jack in the box.
Doug, from the crowd, a blue ring of glow stick goes flying as you hear a couple of mice go woo! And like that game, like that circus game where you try to throw rings onto bottles, they're playing that with your hat and glow stick.
The nerve. I won't stop then, however, because since those are glow sticks, they probably glow in the dark. That probably help a little bit.
They get 3 on you.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, got.
Good arm.
Hell yeah,
Good.
brother.
Good job, brother.
So you're
Sounds-
like looking for spiders down here?
Yeah, we found a few. Yeah, but we've lost track of them now. We're trying to find out where they're taking all the stuff. There's apparently there's another furb down here, but it's like a bad furb. Do you know where that guy is?
No, you're the first Furbs we've seen, like, ever.
Wow.
Except that one. Yeah, there was, like, a white Furb down here, like, shit, when we were really little.
Are they like actually white, or is it just cobwebs like all around them?
Nah, I think they were actually white.
Oh, sick. Do you know where they would be?
No clue. It was, like, years ago, dude.
Oh, shit. Would we know who they're referring to? Would we have met that white furb?
You could guess. The only other Furb you know is Ickerby.
It could be kind of fit down here. Have you seen the spiders going anywhere? Like carrying a bunch of stuff?
One of the mice speaks up. Yeah, I saw some, like, little dude with a marble the other day. They were headed back the way you came. Like,
With the
that way.
marble?
Yeah, with a little marble.
Right. Oh, shit. We're going the wrong way then.
Yeah, then he came back with, like... shit, what's that shit called? It's like a bean, but it, like, stands up on one end? Mighty Bean, dude. Yeah, Mighty Bean.
Whoa. A bean that can stand? That's pretty sick.
Yeah. Obsidian, as the loo-tee behaviorist, can you roll me a d6?
A d6. I can't make any dice noises because it's a single fucking dice.
And you're out of your
I
behavior.
know. No. Another 4.
Oh, no clue. Yeah, they were like that way, and they point down the way you guys came from.
Ah, so we've gone the wrong.
Shit.
Yeah. Where we went right, we meant to go left.
I do that all the time, dude.
Right?
Put a hand on your shoulder.
Oh, thanks, bro. It's difficult, right? Because like you're meant to hold your hand up to like an L to figure out which way you're
Yeah,
going.
but if I flip my hands around, the other one's an L.
Right? It's so confusing.
As you're like holding your fists up, he grabs your other hand and slides a little candy bracelet onto your arm.
I roll it up to my bicep.
You have one on each arm now.
Yeah.
So, like, is your basketball dude cool, or what's up with him?
Oh,
Is
he's
he
great.
allergic to glow sticks?
Nah. He's just got his whole, like, basketball thing going on, and I think it, like, affects his bounce, you know?
Oh, yeah, no, dude, we don't want to hurt anyone. Nah.
You guys are chill.
Yeah, you guys are chill, too. Come back anytime.
Yeah. Do you guys have, like, an easier way to get to you? Like, do you have, like, a passageway to, like, the up, like, you know, the above ground?
Yeah. It's up
Is it
there.
back the way we came? Or is it... do you have
The mouse points upwards, and like 10 feet up on the wall is a tiny hole.
Sick. When we have some free time when we're not, like, guarding the house, I'll come by.
Yeah, dude, my great-great-grandpa chewed that hole himself. Pretty sick, huh?
Whoa.
He's kind of a legend around here.
Damn. His teeth must have been real strong.
Yeah. The
All right,
mice
guys.
continue to dance around you.
I dance
Well,
while
what a
the center of
shame,
them.
but I think we gotta go.
Yeah.
All at once,
yeah.
the mice go, nah, dude, stay.
I would, but I gotta keep my bounce strong, and then I just can't do that here. Oh, rough.
You hear a
Oh, you
universal,
guys-
aww.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we have to go. That's true.
Yeah, it's official house. It's official Furby business, guys. We gotta go.
Damn.
I'm chill with you guys later, huh?
Yeah, always come back. We have snacks and everything.
Oh, hell yeah.
Right, but
I don't
keep
eat.
that in mind.
I hold a fist towards one of them.
Like 5 of them fist bump you.
Hell yeah.
Could we get some snacks for the road, by the way?
Yeah, sure.
What do they got?
2 of them go back inside and they come out with a single Triscuit.
Oh, incredible.
I think as everyone is gathering up, Sportsmaster's trying to like retread the path. Keep in mind where we were. Hopefully,
We have the string from
You
the
do
yo-yo.
have the string.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, about the time you caught sight of the rave, your yo-yo ran out of string, and you would leave the string end there. It's visible from where you are, but just barely. And as you're following the trail, the light of the rave only goes so far. Your torches went out.
As soon as we're out of earshot of the rat rave, Doug Dimbadoo is gonna turn to Sportsmaster and just say, "Dang hippies."
Like,
Oh my god.
here's the thing.
As
Like, I'm not a party
that.
pooper.
your house mantle is unburdened.
Like, I'm not a party pooper, as they would say, but like there was, every once in a while, when I really, I just digest the contents of the oracles. I feel like there's this bit that always pops up about being safe around like scenes like that. I don't know. It doesn't seem super connected to anything else, but it always shows up like before the oracle speak. Anyway, I just, I'd rather stay safe,
That and Scruff McGruff the crime dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, but as you descend into the darkness, rather than the pitch black of the Underrealm, you are now surrounded by a soft and subtle multicolored glow as your glow sticks illuminate a small area in front of you and light just bright enough to see. And because you've left a trail, you can follow that fairly safely along. Till you reach back to the hole in the wall.
Nice. All right, gang. Roll out.
Left now, right?
You go to the left.
Yeah, some of you got it. Let's go.
You continue on. Do you leave a trail or not? You have 5 pony beads.
Could we have rolled the yo-yo to carry the string on this side instead?
Sure thing. Would you like to recollect the other 4 pony beads too?
Sure, yeah.
Alright. That being
That's
said,
nice.
you lose your path back to the mouse rave, but you can now safely lay a trail all the way up on this side. Continuing onwards, weary of skittering around you. The Underrealm isn't exactly quiet, but it is... It's not silent, but it is quiet. Meaning that every little tiny sound sounds like something big, even though it's, in the grand scheme of things, not. Skittering, rustling, echoing through the walls, something flowing through pipes. Puts you on edge. As soon as you're walking. Obsidian.
Yes.
You run into it first. Small, round, plastic object on the ground. Because your light is colored, it's difficult to tell what color it is. But it is a yo-yo.
Someone with another glow stick. Approach. What color is this?
So I would help you out, but I think I recently just learned I need to be an optometrist, so I don't know that I can actually help you out much here.
Yeah, everything's kind of different shades of like gray and black for me because of the sunglasses.
Obsidian, your pink glow stick just makes it look pink.
Doug is gonna tilt his head towards the object and see what colors the extra glow sticks reveal.
With your blue glow stick and the pink glow stick, it kind of looks purple.
Don't think we're gonna find out the color of this with just the glow sticks.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no other path to go, right?
I mean, yeah, no. Yeah.
This might be the red yo-yo.
Okay, yeah, all right. I like that logic there. Yeah, let's give it a shot. Why not? The only other path we could take, so I mean, it's probably right.
Yeah.
We ball.
You ball.
You ball.
This is true. I singularly ball.
As on a hope and a whim, you continue forth. Soon, the path branches off again. You can continue straight forward, or you can turn right. And soon after the turn to the right, you just catch a glimpse of it in your glow stick light. Another yo-yo.
Oh no. Now, is that the red one or is the other one the red one? Why do they have so many yo-yos down here?
Yeah, a lot of yo-yos down here. Those loot my yo-yos. All right.
No wonder we have to keep buying them.
Yeah.
Does anyone pick up this yo-yo?
I don't have hands. I just squinted it really hard.
Do you want me to pick it? Do you want me to pick it up?
Oh yeah, sure. I mean, if you offer it.
Sure, you're just looking at it like pretty intently, so you know. I don't know.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Okay. Pick it up.
Gobstopper, in the light of your green glow stick. That was a horrible sound. Yeah.
Sir Grimbus, you're back.
The yo-yo looks kind of like a muddy purple.
It's another purple yo-yo.
Oh, I'm sorry. It looks cyan. Nah, shit. I'm wrong again. Don't look at me.
It's changing colors.
Oh,
No, I was right the first time. Ignore me.
It's
Wait. Okay, I think I got this. All right, here's the thing.
Okay.
So, I am familiar with there's this whole sort of thing that happened. Old deal where for bottom those rain these colors lots.
The
right?
oracles are gay?
I mean,
Happy Pride Month, everybody.
verified. But I think I got a little bit of ins. So, my muscly friend, what color is your thing that you got right there?
It's green.
Green, all right.
I can give you everybody's color if you'd like.
That'd be great. Yeah.
Obsidian's is pink. Doug's is blue. And Monkey's is yellow. Perhaps I could rename these colors. Obsidian's is magenta. Doug's is cyan. The rest are the same.
we're simic.
And
Are you writing this down on a notepad? What?
hey, don't
You
worry.
hear a
He's
clacking coming
consulting
from
with the
within
oracles.
his
Yeah, you
body.
hear clacking coming from within Sportsmaster. All right. So if I think about the arrangement of colors I'm aware of.
Why are we making the colorblind person do this?
Yeah, fuck. I don't know why
'Cause
I'm
it's
the one
funny.
that I do. All right. So I think that if we're seeing, yeah, okay. So we went down the passageway, like the first passageway down the other direction that we went down. Now we're back to here. We went down the actual right passageway, and now we had a fork in the road again.
Yeah.
Okay, and one goes down a path with the yo-yo, with this new yo-yo, and one goes down a path without it.
Yes.
Okay, we were told we need to follow the red yo-yo.
Yes.
Okay, I don't think we go down the path with this yo-yo gang. I think we go down the other path. You see smoke actively pouring out. Like, Sportsmaster as they're really trying here. I think if we follow that yo-yo, that's wrong. I don't think we go there. I think we have to go down the path without the yo-yo this time.
I don't see no reason not to trust you, friend. So
All right, perfect. Let's go. Yeah, the non-yo-yo
he's
path.
the master strategist.
Yeah, that's what I do. Let's go.
On a hope and a whim, you choose not to follow a yo-yo.
Yeah.
Do you collect the yo-yo?
Yeah, I'm holding it, I guess. Do you want me to put it down?
You might leave the yo-yos so we have a way to sort of get back to where we were going.
I mean, we're currently having the trail of the string of the other one behind us.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, we'll be fine. Don't move this one.
Don't move this one. Okay, I'll put
You
it down.
leave the mystery-colored yo-yo, and you take the other mystery-colored yo-yo, and you continue your path. Okay.
Yeah, because that one turned out like a. Yeah, that was not. Yeah.
Well, on a hope and a win, you continue onwards. As eventually you hit the end of the wall. You hear a skittering. It's a little bit louder and tinnier than usual as from the darkness, long legs tap along a large copper pipe. Hey, who goes there?
I look up.
Ah, shit, it's Furbs. Close it up, guys! It's Furbs! And you hear some distant arguing. Some shuffling.
No, all right. They're trying to close it. No, wait. Obsidian, come here.
Obsidian skitters.
Playing shithead, coil on top of me. We got this.
Obsidian coil?
The plan is, assuming they're above us in some copper pipes, Obsidian will coil on top of Sportsmaster, and Sportsmaster will dribble up so Obsidian can get into the pipes.
Oh my
Oh.
fucking god.
Making a ramp.
No. No. Obsidian is going to coil like a hat on top of Sportsmaster, so when Sportsmaster dribbles, it's up higher, and then Obsidian can leap off.
That's a
onto the
big
pipes.
ass-
Sending Obsidian in.
That's a big ass hat.
Yes.
Oh
That's
my
a
god.
big ass hat.
Why you coil?
Does
The
anyone
owner
else try to
does
pitch
that.
in?
I'll lift Sportsmaster up.
I trust that plan implicitly, yeah.
I know, he's a dribbling. I can't lift him up. Never mind. I don't do anything.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Sportsmaster. What you doing?
My word of power for dribble. Obvious.
Dribble?
Gotta use dribble. And then, you know, hear me out. I feel like as I am making, I don't think, I don't know about Master of Strategy, honestly. In this, oh no, yeah, Master of Strategy as well. My house mantle, you know, that's the whole plan. This is a tactic. This is a strat that is
This is a threat.
in the playbook for Sportsmaster. So.
Okay, 3d6.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Dice ASMR.
Oh wait, you have to say the word of power.
Dribble.
Go ahead.
That is 2 1s and a 3 for a total of 5.
Oh,
my
shit.
god.
As Sportsmaster repeats his word of power, Lalo must have heard even down here in the Underrealm. As Sportsmaster, you reach heights in your dribbling you have not reached very often. And even carrying a very large furb like Obsidian, you're peaking right now.
Oh my god.
You launch the furb all the way up to the ceiling into a small opening in the pipe. But in doing so, you have strained your word of power. Please burden it.
Ah! Damn.
He can't dribble no more.
You watch as Sportsmaster lands back on the ground, and weirdly, you know, you would think there's probably some sort of insides, not like flesh, but something on the inside of Sportsmaster. He looks slightly deflated.
Oh,
no.
poor guy.
Oh,
He can't dribble.
Okay,
no, he's dribbling.
I'll rest here.
Obsidian. Your elongated furb body shoots through a pipe in the wall. An opening which is rather short as its tattered ends go into the inner wall, and it's about 6 inches of piping before you're into this space, a room, if you will. And inside, in the pale glow of your pink glow stick, you see a table covered in loo-tee objects.
Oh my god.
In the center, a glowing green crystal casts a glow around the rest of the room. Standing around, a gaggle of spiders and a squat Furd who quickly yells, "All right, pack it up, boys!" And that's where we'll end our session.
Oh my